and move on here. Let's bring up our guy here. Let's see. Let me pull up his
sound
Twitter. Oh, hold on. I'm not there yet. Okay. All right. So we are bringing on Kaj Leroy. You guys can see him right here.
Yep, he's on the screen.
There he is. What is going on? How's it going?
Good. Great. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm fantastic on this day where everybody lost their money. I'm not actually good.
Yeah.
Sad.
It's sad, isn't it?
Sad stuff. Well, you know, they should have gone after Celsius and Voyager and not Ripple. Am I right?
Ripple. No, they shouldn't. It's a bad choice. But I'm sure that they'll figure that out sooner rather than later.
Yeah. So if you could, like I've been telling people for a while, we've been trying to schedule more XRP guests because, you know, this is an area, a community we're very involved in. We're doing big stuff with an NFT drop ourselves, and you have an NFT project. You could just tell everybody a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so I'm Kaj Leroy. I'm the co-founder, CEO of XPUNKS and onXRP. XPUNKS is an NFT project on the XPL, and onXRP is a platform with NFT marketplace, cross-chain functionality. We just recently launched a DeFi product, actually, as the first in the world for the XPL, called onAVAX, bridging assets over from the XPL towards the Avalanche network to enable DeFi. Yeah, a really cool product. I'll tell more about later. And yeah, focus on NFTs, moreover, like with XPUNKS and onXRP.
Yeah. So sorry, I was just looking at our poll here. 62% of people not affected by Celsius, Voyager, Vault. That's I wanted Vault, not BlockFi. BlockFi hasn't actually gone insolvent. Sorry, I'm talking to TJ. Okay, so tell us a little bit about how XRPunk or how XPunk started, and a little bit about you know, the direction you're going with that.
Yeah, so the XPunk started. It's kind of a funny story. I was completely broke, and I took a leap of faith. So Ripple announced their 250 million creator fund, and I was always very focused into the community. Been following the XPL ecosystem since like 2016. So at that moment, I was flat out broke. I borrowed 100 euros from my girlfriend. I thought, let's just do it. And I invested that into creating a token on the XPL called the XPunk token, brought it to market, and boom, 12 hours later, we hit a 12 million market cap. And that was my life then.
Wow, that's amazing. I know. I love leap of faith stories. That's what my channel is. You know, I sold my house to move to, you know, to build this channel. And, you know, sometimes it works out for people. It doesn't always work out. But we love those kind of success stories for sure. Now, if you could just break down like a little bit the difference between XRP and XRPL, because you know, there's a lot of haters out there, you know, whatever, but they don't seem to want to listen to what's actually going on with XRPL and understanding its differences. So if you could kind of break that down, give us an overlay of the land there.
Yeah, for sure. So there's three things. You have Ripple, which is a company, which is obviously centralized. Then you have the XPL, which is a blockchain, permissionless, decentralized. There's over 150 node operators and about, I think, currently 35 validator nodes online. So you need 80% approval for the network for an amendment to be voted in. Same is happening currently with the NFT proposal. NFTs are not live yet, but there's a lot of projects building around NFTs by issuing a token. We were actually the first to do so with the XPUNK token, which is more seen as like a digital voucher. So we have 5,000 tokens, 0.5 token will get you an NFT in the future. And then you have XRP, which is the currency meant for payments, basically, that lives on the XRP ledger, which all are, decentralized.
Yeah, and guys, make sure if you're in the XRP community and you love when we bring on XRP guests, make sure to throw the X up. You got to throw the X up at all times. There we go. We got an X. We got an X. You guys drop it in the chat. Make sure to hit the like button as well when we bring on guests, if you like that kind of thing, or even if you don't, just hit the like button. So one thing I want to ask you about here is a person who has. I thought the way you explained the token was really good because it's really a voucher for the NFT. Basically, it's kind of the same. It's not separate. It's the same thing. Explain to people what the difference is between the XRPL and, let's say, Ethereum, because it's a little bit different because of the way that smart contracts work, correct?
Yeah, that's right. So in Ethereum, you have smart contracts. When I think it went live, it's like 2017, 16. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what happened was, by being these smart contracts are Turing complete, and that is dragging a lot of. It's very heavy on the system itself, meaning that the gas prices went sky high at that time, which we are still experiencing. With the XPL, it's more of a token standard. So the smart contract, which is not an actual smart contract, It's a token standard that is implemented in the token itself. And the beauty of that is that it's living on the ledger instead of a contract that is living on the blockchain. So you'll be able to seamlessly transfer throughout the ledger. And as a creator, the beauty is that if you have royalties in it, you'll always receive the royalties. It's not marketplace dependent. No matter on what marketplace on the XPL your art or your project gets sold, you'll still receive the royalties from it. And by doing so, it's a little bit more limited than like with the full Turing complete smart contract. However, it will still it will have a lot less effect on the ledger itself, meaning that it can still be utilized for payments. Banks can still use it, and that's very important, obviously, because that's Ripple's USP, payments.
Yeah. And there's a big change coming to the XRPL that's going to enable the NFTs. So kind of in the past, you had to do the NFTs through Sologenics. Was that correct? Did you do yours through Sologenics?
Yeah, there's an XLS 14 standard. It's called XLS 14D because it's demissioned. It's basically outdated technology that has too much of an effect on the ledger. So what you saw happening when Sologenic launched with that on their marketplace is that actually the fees of the XPL went higher, which has never been seen before, because you have to set up manual trust lines are called for each NFT. You cannot really transfer them, and it was more of like a hack that Wietse Wind created, the creator of Zum, to test out and show that NFTs are able to live on the XPL. However, it's outdated technology. You should not use it, and it's bad for the ecosystem.
Yeah. So, but now, can you catch us up on the timeline of, like, there's a big change coming that's going to enable basically the NFTs on Ledger, right? What is the time frame for that? When does that look to be fully rolled out?
So it's currently up for voting. They actually posted today that they released all the testing information, like what came out of their tests, which looked very positive. So you like instantly saw 2 more node operators vote yes. So it's currently up for voting. When it is going through, nobody has an idea. I always thought it would be around like NFT NYC. However, that was not the case. So I think, it's going to be, maybe it's going to take another 2 months. Maybe it's going to take another month. I have no idea. However, it needs to be voted in 80% for 2 weeks straight, and then it gets submitted into the ledger, and then NFTs are enabled, basically.
Yeah. And I know that a lot of people know we've been teasing NFTs. We've been teasing our own XRP NFT. That's the change we're waiting on to launch. So basically, once that goes through, and I think you're working with us on that, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, that's correct. It's going to be some good stuff.
Wasn't supposed to tell, so this is your fault.
oh gosh. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to say and what I'm not to say. I have to leave the show now.
Yeah,
I'm back. But yeah, so we've got really exciting stuff. I'm really looking forward to showing what we've been working on for the XRP community. It's going to be awesome, and we've got what we're doing down the road with this project. People are going to be over the moon excited about. We've got a big call today. We've got with someone about that. So I know we keep teasing stuff on this channel, and it just feels like we never give it to you, but it's going to be coming soon for sure. So, but really excited to see where this goes, what this change is going to do. Let me get your thoughts real quick as we kind of finish up here. We've talked all about the NFTs. That's what's exciting in XRP coming. Obviously, you were talking about your project that's moving. It looks like DeFi with AVAX, something like that.
Yeah.
I'll let you talk about that for a second. But first, I want to know, what are your thoughts on the XRP case right now with the Ripple Labs case, and tell me what is going on with that, in your opinion.
So the current status as well. Obviously, I think it's not okay. I'm trying to watch my language here. So
family friendly show.
So yeah, exactly. So no, I think that the SEC doesn't have a case at all, and you'll see that. Like they change their opinion every time. So now it's merely focused like whether Ripple gets the emails, the Hinman emails, or not. And they've been trying to change the scope of what they say and what they're doing. And then it was like, no, it's not an official statement. And now it is an official statement. So then there's some, it's weird what they're saying. So they've just been trying to drag it out. And it all depends on these emails. I talked to John Deaton, and he also told me that like, if Ripple receives these emails, then the case is basically over. And then it's all to the SEC, whether they want these emails to be like publicly known, or are they going to settle under the table? And it's what I don't understand is that all these exchanges that they delisted XRP, even they don't. So I'm gonna make a very awesome announcement right now. We
Sweet.
literally just put our on-ramp live. So you as a US citizen will be able to buy XRP directly through onXRP using a credit card or Apple Pay.
Whoa, that's huge.
So
Wow.
you don't have to like worm yourself into VPNs on other sketchy exchanges. You can get it directly with us on XRP.com, dex.onxrp.com/onramp, or you go to dex.onxrp.com, click on cash, and you can actually obtain it directly through your self-custody wallet with credit card, or even like in the Netherlands, Ideal, Apple Pay, whatever
That's
payment
huge.
you provide. And
I pulled up your Twitter account here. You pop the screen up real quick. If you guys want to follow him, it's at Brad Punkhouse, and you can get access to the onXRP.com Twitter link, and from there you can get to the website, and you can also learn more about onAVAX as well right there. And here's the link right here. So if you guys want quick access to be able to check that out, if you want to buy XRP, I know a lot of you guys are, I can't give you financial advice, obviously. But what I can do is can tell you that, there's not a lot of places to buy XRP. And so I think that's really huge. That's a big announcement right there.
Wow. Yeah, I had to save it for your show, Ben.
Wow, I love that. And so I guess onAVAX is going to be kind of something similar.
Yeah, so onAVAX is an extension. We partner with Multichain to supply a bridge for XRPL assets. So you're now able to bridge your assets towards Avalanche, and we build out a bridge there. We build out a DEX there with liquidity pools, farms, and staking. So you can actually enable EVM, smart contracts, and DeFi for XRPL tokens in a full Turing complete way.
Wow.
So you have the option to do whatever, and it's very seamless. There's almost no fees with XRP. I think it's like 2.5 XRP per bridge, no matter the amount. So we just try to create as much value as we can for all these awesome projects that are currently building on the XPL, because it's an untouched ecosystem, and there's a lot of opportunity there. And all these projects, they deserve the attention that they deserve.
Well, that's all big news, exciting stuff. So thanks for coming on the show today. Definitely been very interesting, learn about NFTs, and glad you got to make that announcement. And I guess we will catch you later. We'll talk later.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll see you.
Take care. Thank you. See you.
Wow, I wasn't expecting like a really big announcement.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool stuff right there. Okay. All right. Well, that was really cool. So okay, let's finish the show.
Let's do it.
All right, here we are. Where are we at? China, massive data theft. 1 billion citizens details sold for 10 Bitcoin.
There
by the way, did you cover the OpenSea story last week about the emails?
I think they did. That broke Thursday or Friday.
I think so.
I left. I wasn't here Thursday.
Nothing makes me feel better than kicking them while they're down. Astrological Ether Tarot says, Ben and TJ, you brought me into crypto in 2020. I brought a friend and he bought 10 Litecoin at $40. It made a new all-time high last year. Why don't you like it? Well, I gave TJ some Litecoin socks.
Yeah.
Litecoin's just passed. It's just, it's old guard. It's not doing anything innovative. I think they finally added the Mimble Wimble and nobody even cared. Yeah. So Litecoin, look, when Charlie Lee sold his bags, that was the end of Litecoin.
Right. And it was like that story right there. You buy it at $40 at pumps, you sell it. Hopefully they sold and took a profit and made money. Yeah. Great. You can do that with coins. That's what it's, you could trade it maybe. But as far as development long-term, nothing interesting is happening.
Nothing. Does a loss on Voyager count as a taxable loss? I'm not a tax expert. I would think it would.
I saw a thread on Twitter talking about that there's a way you can write it off as bad business debt, but there's a lot of nuances to it. So
you might have to have
a business.
You want me to drop his Twitter one more time? I'll do it one more time. It is at Brad Punkhouse or Kaj Leroy. And there you can get all the links there. There's the onXRP link, onXRP.com. Pretty cool stuff right there.